So look, I've said multiple times on previous videos, I hate trying to be the first content creator to come out here with crazy stories of what's going on because stuff changes so fast. And I saw this article a couple days ago and I was like, that's a weird thing to say. It's a weird thing for Forbes to say. And then other YouTube creators were like, yes, Stellar Blade's not going to be censored. Blah, get wrecked. Yeah, that's not the case though. Just waiting a couple days, just 48 hours gives you enough time to know if they're full of shit or not. Full of shit or not. Because Stellar Blade tried to give us the hard R. Based. They tried to give us the hard R as a joke, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I dig it. I dig it. It's a little bit funny. But of course, it has to be censored out. So here we go. I'm going to cover this, and then we're going to talk about the absolute journos seething and coping versus the journos who actually are like, hey, this is kind of a good game though. This is kind of a good game though. Let's touch on the hard R reference and what they changed it to, because as much as the hard R is funny to put into a game, what they changed it with I think is even just a little bit more funny. So here we go. Sony says it will remove Stellar Blade artwork that appeared to be a racist slur, claiming that the phrasing inclusion was unintentional. I highly that's a lot of coincidences that happen just that all at once. Hard in graffiti with an R. that's a lot of coincidences. In Stellar Blade, the R shop referenced Roxanne, who is one of the game's information brokers. Where's the Oh, they can't even put it with what it's replaced with. That's okay. That's okay because I have it. Because I have it. Where the journalist won't do their fucking job, I have the information here. Crimar. It's still a hard R. Crime, hard R. Fuck. Whoever did that, I want rounds of applause. I want to hire this dude to make a video game. So, okay, yes, I know it was slightly clickbait title to say it is censored, but in all honesty, this is the definition of censorship. You have some shit in there, somebody complains about it, and you change it. It is censorship. I don't care what anybody says. This is the top is the way it was meant to be played. This is what they changed it to after people complained. That's censorship. But yeah, let's go into the journos because a lot of them are trying to figure out how they can actually get people to pay attention to them. And some games journalists think, well, this is kind of a good game, and I kind of have been staring at Eve a lot. Where others are like, women, blah. We must put them in, full body suits so nobody can see what they look like, unless they do OnlyFans. Then it's okay. So here with Dexerto, Stellar Blade review, a debut that rises above the noise to flourish. Absolutely, they're paying attention. They know what people actually care about. Unlike like Games Radar and IGN and Kotaku and Polygon, they know what the people actually want to see. Stellar Blade is the first console game from South Korea developer Shift Up, but does the PS5 exclusive feel like a first rodeo from the studio, or is it ready to stand with the likes of Bayonetta and Nier Automata's to be as gold standards in the action genre? Well, again, I don't think this is going... This is where it's going to get weird, because it's supposed to be a sexy version that plays like Elden Rings. Now, again, I'm not buying a PS5 to play a single game. So I'm going to have to rely on what I've seen from other people playing video games, not people writing articles, but actually watching the gameplay. And I think it looks fantastic. I think it's kind of going to be a niche thing. I think a lot of people are going to buy it just to stare at Eve, which... Rounds of applause, guys. But I don't... It's gotten so much controversy and been on the top of so many articles. I think it's actually going to do good. And I think people are going to get it regardless. Otherwise, I think this would kind of be a niche game. That was largely down to... Okay. Stellar Blade has certainly been an interesting ride since its public reveal. Yeah, you woke weirdos hate women who look like women. That's all there is to that. That was largely to Eve's divisive, eye-catching design, which was modeled after the famous South Korean model Shin Jae-eun. I cannot wait. I'm getting the tickets soon. I'm going back to Asia. I love it. Anywho, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Stellar Blade is definitely filled to the brim with fierce action sequences, fan service outfits, as well as, yes, jiggle physics. Gotta love the jiggle physics. You love jiggle physics. However, the key question is it more than that? Does it soulborn combat in semi-open world environments manage to move the needle of the genre, or is it purely surface level titillations? I got some surface level titillations from her. That's for damn sure. But I mean, you compare that to something like Games Radar. Stellar Blade puts even some incredibly stupid, sexy outfits that hurt the game's story. But despite the forced sex appeal, I actually love her detailed design. Dude, it's like, how can I get this past the publisher that I actually want to buy this game and that we need to talk positively about this game so we don't get ratioed in oblivion? So we don't get ratioed into oblivion like IGM and Kotaku are doing. How do we get people to actually want to come to our website? Post Eve outfits. Yes, do it. Absolutely do it. I actually kind of like that first design more. It's actually like the bikini one's cool. The like leather outfit with like the fishnets kind of cool. I kind of like that short skirt one. I don't know. I'm a little bit of a weirdo. Maybe that's just me. I know, shocking. A guy saying a woman wearing more clothes can actually be sexy. Ooh, fucking weirdos. Okay, I take that back. That's kind of nice too. That's kind of nice too. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at on this one. It's really weird watching the weirdo journalists compete with the journalists who are actually trying to get attention, and rather than being prudes about video games, they're like, yeah, she's sexy. Yeah, the gameplay looks good. Yeah, you should probably buy this one. As well as the media saying nothing's been censored, but it's right there that it's being censored. I'm not sure. This is going to be one hell of a wild ride for Stellar Blade. I think it's going to do fantastic. I hope it does fantastic. I do have Nike installed on my phone, so I know very well what that company likes to design, and I am all for it. I really do hope this game does phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Because I think they're doing great fucking work. But you know, I'm just kind of biased because I've covered Korean studios before that just fire women that they find out are feminist and absolutely based. I want to see more of it. I want this game to be so successful that every feminist who ever thought they could work at Shift Up or make a Shift Up game never gets the opportunity to infiltrate it and corrupt it from the inside. But guys, like always, I want to hear your thoughts on this one. I know everybody has been saying there's no censorship in their videos. I've seen them, and I waited and I waited. Well, I say waited and waited and waited. I really just waited 2 fucking days before you found out about it. But anyways, I want to hear your thoughts on all this controversy going on with this. And while you're there, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this one out. And until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy.